Okay, hi everyone. I'm Mary Wayne Bush. I'm the Director of Research for the Foundation of Coaching. And the Foundation of Coaching was actually endowed and started by Ruth Ann Harnish so that we could promote and support coaching-related research all over the world. And it's been my pleasure to work with the group and see the huge rise in the interest of coaching research. As coaching increases all over the world as a global phenomenon, and we know that it is, then we also know that research isn't far behind, because people want to know, does it work? How does it work? Why does it work? When does it work? Who works best with it? Who does it work best with? Those are all the kinds of questions. So at the Foundation of Coaching, you know that we believe research is important. We do believe it's important to know what coaching is. You know, there's no real definition agreed upon by all practitioners at this point. And this is 2008 for those of you that are listening to this recording later on. So there's no real definition of coaching that's agreed on by everyone. People don't know what it is, but they know they like it. They know they like it, they know it works, companies know it works, companies are willing to pay a lot of money for it. So it's in our best interest as researchers to really put a stake in the ground and help people identify empirically and qualitatively and quantitatively what works about it and how we can make it a more credible, as you said, sustainable endeavor. So some of the questions that I'm interested in and that I think our field needs to be interested in are not only does it work and how do we know and research on ROI, return on investment, but I like to think about it as looking at the industry or looking at the field through different lenses. So I think it's important for us to look at the field through a microscope. Look at the coaching relationship. What happens in the coaching conversation? And as you know, we at the Foundation of Coaching are making that happen by providing transcripts of actual coaching sessions so that researchers all over the world can study what happens in these actual transactions. We also need to look through a microscope at coaches themselves. What are they doing? What are the competencies? How are the competencies that we're learning in coaching schools different from the ones we actually use with our clients? Think about that. We also need to look at the coaching process through a microscope to find out about issues like ethics, impacts in organizations, impacts to managers and other levels if we coach in organizations. So that's one level. But we also need to look at coaching just through our own eyes, just at the field. We need to look at how coaching is being applied all over the world, in other cultures. How is coaching adapted and adopted in different cultures? Is it even the same kind of thing? Since we don't really have a definition, how do I know that what's called coaching in China is the same as what's called coaching in the UK? So that's another lens that we need to look through. We also need to look through the lens of a giant quantum one of those magnetron telescopes so that we can examine coaching in our own culture and from other perspectives. Thank you very much.